What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of reactions, reviews, and rants. And tonight, alright, going back to Disciple. Yes, indeed, Disciple Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bibbity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Daniel Hune, and Daniel wanted to see me react to this song by Disciple called Scars Remain. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Disciple, okay? And the video has 10,000 views. Just made it, but it'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right. Here we go. Disciple, Scars Remain, pseudo video. What does that even mean? Pseudo video? It's sort of a video. All right, sure, why not? All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
What is all this? A question I am asking.
So we're switching between straight time, halftime feel, and halftime. Interesting. I like it. They're utilizing them very strategically too. They're setting them up for each feel to be used in specific ways. I think that's smart. It helps break the song up and make it very clear where we are in the song. Here is the verse. Here is the pre-chorus. Here is the chorus. I love it when bands do that because they really make the song accessible to everybody. You don't need a degree in music to know where we are in the song. You know, they make it obvious. I use this. I don't know why people get upset when I use this. I mean, people are like, "Oh, that's offensive." I'm sorry. I don't think anything about it is really offensive. If you're taking offense to what I'm going to say, that's on you. I'm sorry, but I'm not pointing any fingers or naming any names. So if you're taking it personally, look in the mirror, kid. That's all I can say. They make the song idiot proof. They really do. There's absolutely no way you can get lost in this song and go, I don't know where we are. Yes, you do. Just listen to the feel of the song. Are we in a straight ahead time feel? Are we in a halftime feel? Or are we in actual halftime with that slow, heavy feel? It's so easy to follow because they made it easy by breaking up each phrase and having a separate feel for it. I think that's really smart. The chordal progression's pretty easy, pretty simple to follow. It's not tough, but it sounds good. It's very pleasing to the ear. I'm definitely more impressed with the usage of feel and how they're breaking it up and how they're delegating the feels and the phrasing of the song. I think it's very, very intelligent. So let's get back into this. Let's finish out and we'll get to the review. Yeah. Good tune. Good tune. I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable. I'll have to think about that. Let me get my thoughts together. I don't want to say what it is yet. I'm having a thought, but I don't know if I feel comfortable saying that with 100% certainty yet. So let me give it some thought. Maybe I'll make that statement. Maybe I won't. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Disciple with Scars Remain. This was a request from Daniel Hune. Okay, let's just get to the score. Let's just get to the score, and I'll explain everything afterwards. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.6. Yep, 7.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.6. What does that mean? Well, a 7.6 would translate to a really good skill rating because overall, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, a 7.6, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha! So glad you asked. Okay, let me just break it down for you guys. The songwriting, it was good. It was solid. I had no issue with anything there. The chordal progressions made sense. They were pleasing to the ear. Melodic lines, harmonic lines, counter melodic lines, all lined up. They all sounded just fine. There was absolutely nothing about the song from a songwriting standpoint or from an arrangement standpoint that I had any complaints about. Musicianship, everybody sounded clean. Everybody sounded good. Vocally, I think the vocal delivery on this song was very fitting. Adjusting the vocal delivery whenever the song called for it, I have no problems with that whatsoever. I have no issues with the song at all. Is it the most impressive song I've ever heard in my life? No, it's not. It's actually a pretty simple song. Where the strength lies in this song, it's not in the arrangement, it's not in the musicianship. It really comes down to the songwriting more than anything, and what it really comes down to more than chordal progressions, more than melodic lines, more than solos, more than harmonies. Where the strength of this song lies is in its play with feel, switching between a straight time feel, or not even a straight time feel, a straight time, a halftime feel of that straight time, switching to half time, and then at the very end of the song, with that halftime, switching down to a halftime feel of the halftime to make it like a quarter time feel, where we really started to grind. That was interesting. That was very interesting. But for the most part, the song stayed in those top 3. They started with the straight time, the halftime feel, and actual halftime. And they delegated each of those feels in each of those changes to specific parts of the song, like the chorus, having that halftime feel and then straight time. You know, switching between the straight time and the halftime feel halfway through. I thought that was smart. Going into the verse with that straight time feel, keeping that drive up, yes, before bringing it down for the extra heaviness. I thought that was smart. I thought it was really smart, and how they utilized those to make it very obvious where in the song we were. And more important than where we were, whenever we would change up and we would change phrases, we would change feels. And I thought that was smart. Again, I don't know why people get triggered by this, because I'm not pointing my finger at you. I'm saying this as a generalization. They made the song idiot-proof, and they made it very easy to follow. You don't need a degree in music to follow along with the song and figure out where we are. You know, it's very easy to follow along with. And that comes down to playing with the feels, yes, but also writing a song that chordally is not going to blow people out of the water and, you know, leave them feeling depth charged. It's going to be a very easy song to follow along, both from a chordal standpoint and from a rhythmic standpoint, from a feel standpoint, you know, from a groove standpoint. It's very easy to follow along with. I thought about saying this, and I'm going to say it because I really believe this is true. And I don't say this very often, And I don't when I do say this song, I don't take it lightly, because I know a lot of people say this song, or they say this whenever they react to anything new. In every reaction they say this, but I don't, and I reserve this for when I really and truly mean it. I can honestly say this is my new favorite song by Disciple. Absolutely. This song, it felt good, it sounded good, it hit all the right spots with me, it pushed all the right buttons. The groove was nice. I loved the play with feel. The chunkiness of the guitars, the rhythmic patterns, and the subdivisions within the guitar work. And not just the guitars, but there were also a number of times where we got syncopated and everybody was playing the same rhythmic patterns, bass, drums, and guitars all together. I liked it. I liked everything about this song. I have absolutely zero complaints about this song. And I can honestly say it is my new favorite. Absolutely. Now, will that always be the case? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe another song by Disciple will come along that might kick this one off the throne. But as it stands right now, this is my new favorite song by Disciple, without question. So, 7.6. I know I've given higher scores to Disciple than this, but this song just really hit a chord with me. No pun intended. But it really struck a note with me, and I absolutely dig this tune. So, this is going on playlists, without question. So yeah, 7.6. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.6, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me. But if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.